Okay, run it past me again.
Right. So they were talking about teams,
Mm-hmm.
but we were talking about teams.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, they kept going on about chats. Actually, like even
Taylor.
there.
Taylor? If you can hear me, reset the router. Taylor?
Sorry I'm late, team. What'd I miss?
Dude, where have you been? And why does your video feed look so crispy?
Sorry, it took me a second for me to set up my camera to work with Teams.
Why? We're just on a Teams chat. It's not like you need to impress anyone with your fancy equipment.
Yeah, but the DTS, gotta keep up the professionalism.
Suck up.
Hmm?
Sorry. I accidentally muted myself.
Don't worry about it, dude. What's up with Taylor?
Connectivity issues.
Taylor, if you hear this, reset the...
Welcome to the Mega Vibes at Home Special. I'm your host, Tay. Why are we doing this again? We're allowed back on campus, right?
Sure, but a lot of us are still working from home.
Uh-huh.
And many of us may switch to a more of a hybrid setup, even post-pandemic.
It's all about flexibility within productivity for the Curtin community.
Nice use of rhyming, but since when were you paying attention?
I'm always paying attention, and thank you.
Right, okay. So as many of us return to campus, it's still important to address the... Wait, what is that?
It's the elephant in the room.
No.
Okay.
The future is unpredictable, but here at DTS, we like to stay ahead of the curve. So today, we're going to run through everything you need to know about working from home, regardless of where you are, how many barking dogs get in the way, and if the coffee machine is broken. Everything we talk about will be supplemented by knowledge articles in our Working From Home page and Support You Hub, all of which are linked below. But if it's your first time working from home, we recommend diving into the Working From Home page, especially the Q&A page. Again, links are below in the description. Part 1, collection points. In the case that we all need to work remotely and quickly evacuate the campus, slowly and carefully make our way to the sanctity of our homes, IT management is on the case. On the Support You Hub, make your way over to the form entitled
Equipment Support Form, COVID-19 Response.
Accessible from the Request Something tab. Once the wonderful team at ITAM have processed your request, a scheduled meeting will be arranged in Building 110 to collect that device, available when campus is in lockdown and ITAM have been given the green light to be on site. In the case of a certain pandemic, has nothing to do with your desire to work from home, just simply alert your line manager and bring all your goodies home. Part 2, how to set it all up. When you get home, you'll have to set up all the equipment to work with our internal systems. You'll likely be using one of the following 3. A Curtin device, a personal device, or remote controlling a Curtin device from a personal device, if you're a little bit fancy. This may or may not include installing a VPN, downloading software, and other fun stuff. Again, all the requisite instructions and guides are on the IT Learning Toolkit and Support You. Part 3, access Curtin systems, where to find all the guides on how to set up the IT equipment at home and access Curtin systems. In these times of uncertainty, it's good to know that we can all retreat to our homes for shelter while the COVID storm rages around us. To make this transition as easy as possible, DTS have set up a Technology Frequently Asked Questions page, specifically tailored to working from home. This page will have answers on those common questions on your equipment and setup, software, security, and information management. You can find out information on things like the Curtin VPN, data protection, and how to best set up your home network. There are also forms and guides that are regularly updated. You can find the Working From Home Frequently Asked Questions page on the DTS Working From Home page here. Part 4, collaboration tools for calls, meetings, and sharing files. Working from home, you may be using tools that you're a little bit rusty on or have never used at all. Tools like Microsoft Teams for collaborative sessions and Cisco WebEx for web conferencing. All that fancy stuff. This is where the IT Learning Toolkit will help you. The IT Learning Toolkit is your new best friend for getting info and guides on all things digital and technology related here at Curtin University. The IT Learning Toolkit is broken down into categories so you can easily find out more about our venue technology, digital tools, and working from home tips and tricks. Want to learn more? We also have recently added our brand new IT Learning Events page, which has an interactive calendar on upcoming training for beginners and intermediate training. And there is even a section to request training in a specific technology product for you or your team. Want to learn more about WebEx Teams, Microsoft Teams, and Echo 360? To find information on what collaboration tool will work best for your use case, you can head to the Digital Technology Tools and find out information on Curtin's core technologies for online collaboration, productivity, and teaching. We've covered these topics extensively, and you can find videos, articles, and basically everything you would ever need to know in the IT Learning Toolkit. We will say that Teams is best suited for collaborative sessions, whilst WebEx is best suited for straightforward video or web conferencing. Again, all of this information and more for other software like Echo 360 and everything else. Say it with me now.
Head on over to the IT Learning Toolkit and support you page for everything you'll ever need and more.
So good. And now, go forth, my friends, and prosper in the light of technological advancement and home convenience.
What? I didn't write that in the script.
I did.
It's a bit much. Tone it down.
Right, okay. And now, go forth with the power of Support You and IT Learning Toolkit and seize the day. And the world is truly your oyster?
Still too much.
Disagree.
See you all in 2 weeks' time.